back to Zohran Mamdani, the Democratic candidate for mayor of New York that we were just discussing with the congressman. He's the latest politician to play socialism's very familiar melodies with the skill of a virtuoso. Take an issue like the cost of food. Mamdani's answer? Get the city into the business of selling groceries.
We will redirect city funds from corporate supermarkets to city-owned grocery stores, whose mission is lower prices, not price gouging. These stores will operate without a profit motive or having to pay property taxes or rent, and will pass on those savings to you.
Sounds awfully good. Mamdani's plan for funding these grocery stores has already, however, been denounced as basically hallucinatory, or it doesn't add up. Perhaps the most potent criticism, however, has come not from the municipal bean counters or the corporate CEOs, but from small business advocates like Fernando Mateo, spokesman for the United Bodegas of America. Mateo says government-run grocery stores might sound nice, but they will spell doom for the small stores that will not be able to compete with the city's subsidized groceries while paying the city's property taxes. Mr. Mateo joins me now. So, first of all, thank you so much for being here. Why would, there's only going to be one of these according to Mamdani's plan, one of these in every borough. Why would one grocery store in each borough put bodegas out of business?
Cancer starts with a small cell in your body. And if you don't extract it, it spreads. You start with one idea like this, a foolish idea, it may spread. And we don't want it to get to that.
We want to, how? Like, what are you worried is going to happen?
If he decides that one store worked, maybe 2 stores would work, maybe 100 stores will work. And if you let him spread his ignorance, because this is being ignorant, really, then we have a huge problem.
Why is it ignorant?
It's ignorant because most bodega owners are immigrants. They come from very poor countries. And they come here to try to make a living and do the right thing by the city. A bodega is not just where you sell food. It's also, they're also community centers. So if you're able to infiltrate government into the private sector, you're basically ruining the dreams and the spirits of all these small business people who have risked everything they have, borrowed everything they could borrow to open their small business. How is government, how are you going to take my tax dollars and use it to compete against the small business people that are trying to make a living and are paying taxes? It just doesn't make sense.
In essence, you're saying that this plan will hurt the very people he says he's trying to help.
It doesn't make sense because not only will it hurt the people he claims he's trying to help, he's going to drive a lot of these businesses out of business, or he's going to scare people. It's like people are scared of ICE. It's like people are scared of people like Mamdani that will come in and start opening up businesses and giving food away and competing with those that have invested their money into their small business. Listen, New York is it's the most diverse city in the world. This is where the melting pot happens. And it's come together with people that have migrated here to make a living, to be able to support their families back home, to be able to better the quality of their life. They didn't come to a socialist city or a socialist country or a country that's going to take from them and not give them. You know, listen, what we need here is to make sure that every New Yorker knows and understands. Don't make the mistakes we made almost 12 years ago when we voted another socialist in de Blasio into City Hall. You saw what happened to the city. This man destroyed the city in 8 years, single-handedly. And now we're considering another de Blasio? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, these bodegas are vitally important. They're on almost every corner. I mean, the other part of this plan is, I'm not sure, I mean, in New York City, New Yorkers don't have cars. We don't drive to grocery stores. We walk to the corner to buy what we need.
Bodega owners are the most humble, hardworking people you will ever meet and know. These people went through COVID, worked every day, kept their communities alive, surviving, gave food away when they had to. You know, we need a person that's going to manage the city like a business, not someone that's going to bankrupt the city. Because to be quite honest with you, no small business person is going to want to invest their money in a city that's threatening them by getting government involved in their business.
Fernando Mateo, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.